Before coffee arrived in Europe, Europeans drank alcohol almost continuously throughout the day. Not because they were all alcoholics, though some were, but because the water supply in most cities was genuinely unsafe to drink. Beer and wine at low alcohol content were often the safest available beverages. The result was a continent in a permanent mild stupor from morning to night. Then coffee arrived. Europe woke up, literally and politically, and every monarchy on the continent immediately tried to ban it. Coffee was first cultivated in Ethiopia, with the oldest confirmed records coming from Yemen in the 15th century. Sufi monks drank it to stay alert through night prayers. It spread through the Arab world, Cairo, Constantinople, Mecca, where coffeehouses called cafés became the social institutions of their cities. People gathered there to talk, debate, play chess, conduct business, and share news. Not prayers, not work, not official duty, just people, together, thinking and talking. The coffeehouse was the first truly public social space in the modern sense. Coffee reached Europe in the late 1500s through Venetian traders. By the mid-1600s, coffeehouses had appeared across England, France, and the German states. And almost immediately, the people in power got nervous. Here's what a coffeehouse was in 17th century terms. A room where anyone who could pay a penny for a cup could sit, for as long as they wanted, reading pamphlets and talking to strangers. No class barriers at the door. No requirement to leave. Just open conversation, available to anyone sober enough to have it. Merchants sat next to lawyers. Clergymen sat next to tradesmen. Ideas that had previously circulated only within closed social circles, political critique, scientific theory, financial schemes, started crossing those circles in coffeehouse conversation. In 1675, King Charles II of England attempted to ban coffeehouses by royal proclamation. His stated reason? They were places where disaffected persons spread false and scandalous reports against his government. He was not wrong. The ban was so deeply unpopular it had to be revoked within 11 days. The most powerful man in England couldn't hold the line against coffee drinkers for 2 weeks. In France, the connection between coffeehouses and revolution is not metaphorical. It has a street address. The Café de Foix in the Palais Royal in Paris is where Camille Desmoulins climbed onto a table on July 12, 1789, 2 days before the storming of the Bastille, and delivered the speech that called the crowd to arms. He reportedly picked leaves from a tree outside, handed them to the crowd as cockades, and told them to meet again the next day, prepared to fight. The French Revolution had many causes: debt, famine, political crisis, but it had a specific point of ignition, and that point was a coffeehouse. The American connection is different and runs through tea. When the Boston Tea Party in 1773 made tea politically toxic for patriotic colonists, Americans needed an alternative. Coffee stepped in. Drinking coffee became a statement of independence. That switch from tea to coffee became culturally embedded so deeply that it persists today. Americans are coffee people. The British are tea people. The divide was drawn in 1773 and is held for 250 years. Coffee didn't just wake people up physiologically. It gave them a sober, alert, public space to think collectively, something alcohol had been suppressing for centuries. The Enlightenment, the scientific revolution, the financial markets, the political uprisings, all of them, in some measure, percolated in coffeehouses. Every government that tried to ban it failed. People chose their coffee over their king's comfort, every time. The drink that replaced the morning beer ended up reshaping the modern world.